Geese melee?
I don't know. It's a hunter thing.
I think he's just telling his pet to stay so that, it's here.
Let me see. I did some work on this.
Yes.
Don't take that as gospel just yet. The angry assignment's more for me. I have all my melee here, and none of my non-melee here. Alright. Probably going to be spread out a bit more than that, but we'll go with this for now. If I get the hunters to stand on box now. Just once I get you guys congregated, then we'll worry about shifting positions slightly. Not that box. Fair. Yes, this box, thank you. Alright, if I could get group 4 over here on Ray, please, where the box is now. And just for this exact moment, if I could please have group 5 come stand on the box. We're going to be shifting these groups around a little bit afterwards, but Cennery, stand. Arco, go to where you're supposed to be. Other side. Group 1, please come on box now. So I have going to be moving a couple of people around a little bit.
Am I supposed to be within 20 yards of every single person right now?
Yes. I just want to get these positions a little bit better. Arco. Group 5. Over here. Box. Hey, keep going. Almost. Nope. There you go. Alright, you made it. No. Yep. Alright, there we are. So I have 5 here, 5 here. Baden, get in your fucking spot.
Where's my spot?
Over here. So 4 hunters. Sorry, I'm doing some basic mathematics. It's very difficult for me. All right, Baden, you're gonna hop over here with the hunters. And Excelsius, I'm actually gonna pop you over here as, yeah, that's fine. Zero, I'm gonna move you across, please. Shifu, if you could come on over here. And Arco, I'm gonna kick you over into this group. No, almost. There you go. Okay, I have 2 healers here.
It's his first time in this zone, so you gotta kind of move over
I know.
I ain't never been here before. I remember fighting this guy back in the day and being a shadow priest and
Yeah.
Did you do the mass dispel thing in Poland?
Yes, he did. There's a reason that I'm very specific on our on the guide about what to do and what not to do. Okay, I've got at least one healer in every group. So what we're going to end up doing here is our hitbox a little bit bigger than that. So if this group here could shuffle back a little bit onto box. Arco, Rillis. Same thing here. Trying to spread you guys out so you're not in range of the encapsulate from others. But at the same time, I want you to be within mass dispel range. So how are these two groups on this side right now? As far as mass dispel. You're supposed to hit so for example, you're supposed to hit this group and this group. So both of the west groups.
Yeah, that's doable.
Which one?
It's just the whole thing.
Okay. Does that clip any of the melee when you do that, or no?
You can bypass melee if you shift your clicker a bit, yeah.
Okay. So and we're gonna do the same thing over here.
I typed range 20, and DVM is telling me there are 0 people within range right now.
I know, isn't it great? X group, could you pop back a little bit more as well? As well as diamond group, if you could pop back a little. Range radar cannot be used in instances. Nice. Ms. Samtal, could you back up? So, Kata, you're going to be on this side. Is this okay for you?
Yeah, this is fine.
All right. So, let me update angry assignments. Realize you're going to be on melee as you were before. Pied and Kata, I need to change. So those are the basic mass dispel assignments.
Actually, if group 4 and 5 just pinch together a little bit, I think it's easier to target the mass dispel.
Where are we on west side?
Yeah, just pinch together just a little bit closer. Yeah, that makes it. Yeah, that makes it
stay there.
Easier.
Okay.
Within 20 yards here.
I don't actually think it's a full 20 yards. I think it's slightly shorter because the person's up in the air, and I think it actually takes Z coordinates into account, because I've seen groups that look like they should be close enough to splash to one another, not splash to one another. So,
okay.
Just be on the lookout though. For example, if you see the encapsulate, for example, happen on Moon Group, and you're over here in Triangle Group, and you're taking damage from it, just scooch to the right the tiniest bit, and then scooch back. You want to make sure that you're not taking damage from that encapsulate, but at the same time you're in range of mass dispel. For the most part, she's gonna cast her Gas Nova, Mass Dispel. Then she's gonna pick somebody for Encapsulate. After that's over, she's gonna cast another Gas Nova, and then likely fly right up into the air after that. It's usually 3 abilities, occasionally 4. She's got her thing where she's on cooldowns rather than strict ability timers. So just always be prepared.
When she lands, how am I repositioning her?
I'd like to try and bring her back to this same sort of setup. Obviously, we're not going to all
Doesn't
be
she
in
land over
exactly. She lands on. Usually, from what I've seen, she lands over there. I don't know if she can land in the other way. I don't know if she always picks one side to go to first. We'll see. Dragons don't have feathers. Undead dragons don't, anyway. We'll give this a pull. Just be aware, Ged, that she's gonna probably pick somewhere weird to land the first time, and I just need you to get her in such a position that she's facing you here, and the melee are behind her.
Mm-hmm. Celsius, if you can, when you or whoever's going to be misdirecting her to me, when she's flying over relatively closer to the tree, slightly north of melee, can you pull her then?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
so everybody for the most part just needs to be aware of where their group position is right now, and when she lands after the air phase, reform in this sort of position. May possibly be you may possibly be in a different spot. For example, she may land and Gad may have her elsewhere, but we want these 4 groups to be flanking her, 2 on the left side, 2 on the right side. The marks are good.
Pick a different mark for the X group. DBM's going to steal X during the fight. Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Says for Felmyst, DBM uses Skull and X, so all the other ones should be good.
All right, get full buffs up. We'll give a couple of pulls. See how we go. Most important thing, if you see Encapsulate near you, turn around, get the fuck out. The groups are set up in such a way that, for example, if Triangle group Diamond group gets Encapsulate, try to run over to Star. Same thing if Star gets it, try to run over to Diamond. And same thing on the other side. Melee, if you guys get it, I want you to head out either to. You don't necessarily need to head to a group. Just kind of turn and head this way. I don't want you running through the dragon up to the front because of her cleave. Just get out this way. Same thing if you're here and you see that Moon group gets it. Shuffle to the left a little bit. Same thing if you see Star Group gets it, shuffle to the right a little bit. Don't wait to see if you're taking damage from it because it does a lot of damage and her aura is ticking at the same time. I don't think she is tauntable.
Does she do a threat wipe when she lands?
No. She keeps all of her threat. Alright. Boot up, flask up. Get our first couple of pulls here and see where it takes us. So the 2 groups on each side are going to be interchanging with one another if one of them gets Encapsulate. So you need to be... The reason we're using the 4 groups here specifically is because she turns to put Encapsulate on somebody. So it should be pretty obvious. If that dragon turns and looks at you, it's time to move. So if you're over here in Moon Group and she turns and looks at you, just head on over here, safe space. When she's done, head on back.
You probably want to wait until you know if you're the one who has encapsulate, though, right? Otherwise, you'll move.
You can't move. You can't move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So encapsulate can be bubbled, it can be ice blocked, it can be cloaked. So if you get chosen and you have a way to immunity out, I would most definitely do so. So Calric, I'd ask for you to save your wings at least while we're learning the first phase. That way you can bubble it if you need to.
Do we still move out if it's bubbled?
No, because if it's bubbled, it just doesn't happen. You can see the person gets big, gets put up into the air, and they've got a glowing blue bubble on them.
I wouldn't assume that they're going to use immunity effect because they might not have it up for whatever reason. So start to move out, and then after you see if they've bubbled or ice blocked or whatever, then you can just move back in.
Yep. I don't want to say easy, but straightforward. Okay, this is our check to pull. Everybody's all consumed. I love it. Pia, for the most part, you are your DPS on this, maybe helping me pick up some skeletons during second phase. Yell at me to change your blessing around if needed.
Sure. Thank you.
Look at the ground clutter right now, guys. Look at the objects in your near vicinity. Kind of put those in your mind as landmarks for where to return to. The position might be slightly different depending upon where exactly the dragon lands and is going to be tanked, so you might need to move,
Are we good?
Yes, we are. I've got wisdom. One of the holies wants to get light.
Coming.
Here she goes. Yeah, we're gonna need to move groups a little bit, but be ready for gas nova.
Dispel.
Here it comes.
Master spells.
Perfect. Be ready for encapsulate.
Dispel.
It's gas nova again. Okay. Could be anything. Literally anything. Okay. Alright, spread out, guys. Don't be standing all on top of one another right now. Watch for the beam. There it is. Use it on. Yours should be on Twizzlers. No DPS on these yet. Let us pick them all up.
Stay on task. Do not waste time.
Alright, where is she?
Looks like bottom.
Everybody top. Everybody, nope. Nope, nope. Everybody bottom. Bottom, bottom, bottom.
Breath incoming.
Alright. Come on, group up kinda near the edge here.
You need to kill me, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm useless.
Top, top, top.
Breath incoming.
Bottom, bottom, bottom.
Breath incoming.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright, she's gonna be...
Oh,
she's coming back down. She's coming back
felt
down.
so good.
Alright, Gad, stand in such a way that she reaches you and then you can pivot her back.
That was my plan. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to readjust.
Yep. Adjust beeps. Adjust triangle, move back. Okay. Continue on.
Just move up to star.
Just keep it going as is. Don't use any
Dispel.
reses or anything. Gas Nova.
I killed for the master.
If you're in purple group, you should be on purple.
Oh, there's encapsulate.
Choke on your final breath.
That's
Dispel.
fast. Yep. Gas Nova.
I am stronger than ever before.
Alright, let's get more practice in with these breaths. Watch for skeletons. Do not walk through those puddles.
Target you.
Are we holding DPS on the skellies just to AoE them all at once, or?
Yeah,
Or, like, all
I don't want
together?
these. I don't want these all over the place. Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
When are we gonna kill him? Are we gonna kill him going into ground phase again, or?
Top, top, top. Yeah, once that first breath goes out, we have time to start this. All right, bottom.
Breath incoming.
Probably could have stayed top. No. There you go. All right, so if you watch, she flies kind of to the middle, and then makes a choice of where to go. Okay. All right, not bad.
No, sorry, I had a Skelly Bones like chasing my ass down, and then he fucked me up.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was like somewhere I should have been to avoid that.
You're gonna get there's a chance you're gonna get a beam following you. At which point you just kind of kite it out to the sides. Try not to run it directly north or directly south if you possibly can. Once you get like if you get picked a couple of times, then you'll start to get a feel for how you can kite it, how fast it moves, so on and so forth. It's actually possible to like loop it around a little bit, such that all of the skeletons come into the same direction. But that's like the number one thing while learning is don't let it hit you.
Seems like
Did the other group get hit by encapsulate, or was that the people that were running from the encapsulate group that died?
No, that was the group that got hit.
So we have to be really fucking fast around.
Yeah, did Melee, did you guys get hit where you were? I can look at the logs afterwards, but... Okay. Yeah, so like that's... I can't be... It's gotta be less than 20 yards. Can I get...
Yeah, honestly, I don't think people are gonna have to police themselves there, because if they wait for you to call it, they're gonna already be dead.
Correct.
Oh, for sure. People need to notice and react instantly themselves.
Right. You gotta watch the dragon. If the dragon's not... if the dragon's facing you, you gotta go. Like, just stop what you're doing instantly and move.
Yeah. If the dragon turns at all, if you see the dragon turn.
The dragon, does he select a new target? Like, who he's picking?
Yes, turns towards the person
Yeah.
he's putting encapsulate on.
I don't actually... So, I'd have to see if he actually targets them.
Target,
Like
I mean,
hard
yeah.
target.
Yeah, hard target, sorry.
Even so, I think if you wait for the hard target, I don't think that's enough time either.
It's probably not, no. It's probably not.
I'm just very confused because you called her a she and now it's a he, and I'm very confused.
Oh, it's definitely a she. It's,
You can
not
tell
different.
by the pelvic bone.
Yeah, exactly. It's Madrigosa. Has anybody seen Farrelline?
Someone's at his door.
Is Samta at his door?
I totally forgot we could teleport.
Stun, could you pop a summon on Farrelline?
Yeah, I completely forgot to get health or soul stones as well from Wednesday. I'm an idiot.
How many do you have?
0 now. Yeah. Well, I used them all in Brutalis, and I forgot to sign in a bit earlier to get some. Well, I did sign in early, but forgot to get them.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of an oof.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop you into... Spec, are you okay, Ruin? Get food buff up. Gonna try that a couple more times till she casts Encapsulate more than once and we get used to it. That's the fight. That's the entire fight. You just repeat over and over again. We did for the most part pretty well on the breaths. I will probably eventually need someone else to call the breaths for me because I'm busy.
Blatt probably would be the best one.
He's probably also very busy.
Very busy
he's
watching
healing,
bars.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll call him on this next one. All right, everybody was ready. So get a Mistrict up, Excel.
Next go around. Incoming.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I have a new hat.
Alright. Ability soon.
Dispel.
Can we get Judgment of Light up there, please?
Dispel.
Shotgun your mind.
Target you.
The end has come.
I was way out of the way of that.
I am
Yeah. Samtalk, you grab Pied, please. About some Pied.
Don't spread out too much, guys, please.
Yeah, we can actually just like
Help,
collapse right
help,
now, right?
help.
We've got to watch those beams. But yeah.
The 2 beams are done.
Okay.
Goes for fog.
Where the fuck is she?
She's on the east side. She's moving to the middle.
Breath incoming.
North, 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 top, top, top.
I'm like the dog running around the raid. I'm sorry, guys.
Stay top, stay top.
Bottom. No, that's middle.
Stay top. Stay
Bottom.
top.
Breath incoming.
Oh. I don't care where she is. I need people to know where to go. All right, now we can group up here.
Everybody point and laugh at the dead people.
Uh-huh.
Don't.
Could we save a misdirect for this part? I want to try
She
something.
doesn't reset, right?
No, she doesn't. Get
So
Oh, yeah. Never
Get
mind.
way
get
further back, Dad.
judgments. Get judgments ready.
Get between the back left groups.
Oh.
People above Gad and threat.
Probably from flight phase.
I was still very much below him last I checked.
She's gonna come get Jerry.
Yeah, but you became in melee range.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yep.
Dispel.
I kill for the master.
Just keep going. I need us to be able to see encapsulates. Here it
Ooh,
is.
that's me.
Gad. Melee back up.
Dispel.
Take that, everyone.
Really hard to tell that range too.
Choke on your vital breath. I kill for the master.
It's kind of hard to see. Damn.
Sable, while we're doing this, why don't you try taunting him or her and see if it works? No, can't help it. Oh no, Vapor's on me.
Alright. Bottom.
No, I wasn't in it.
Yeah. We need to go further.
Take this, Pied. Your time is coming.
If you all go in the fog, you'll live one of the resets, by the way.
Yeah, that's the middle. The middle one is the hardest one. By the way, you lied, Yuzo.
Yeah, the middle one you literally have to go like all the way over here, like touching the fire.
Well, the problem is the bottom is significantly smaller, the open part of the bottom, than the rest of them.
You have to go hug that tree.
Yeah,
I think
stay in
running
the middle.
top for the middle breath is better.
Probably, yeah. I wasn't. I couldn't quite tell whether or not it was that was a top or a middle. So
after the second beam is chosen, there's no downside to grouping up, right? Airface?
that is correct. Yes.
Okay, so as soon as the second beam is chosen, everyone should just collapse on Neem.
Except the beam person.
You accept the beam person.
Yes.
That'll group everything up on me.
Yeah,
make
and
it easy so I can pick those things up. Those are
additionally, until they're all grouped up, no one should be touching a single skeleton for any reason. Pretend they don't exist until they're all grouped up.
But my heals.
Yeah, Mr. X are good.
Talking about DPS.
But yeah.
Just the aggro.
Just be careful. So be careful with slowing traps. They're very helpful, but at the same time they obscure the green. So just be a little like use them, still use them, but everyone else needs to just watch their feet.
Get off my box.
That's what she said.
Let Gad handle the debuffs at the start. Twizzlers demo specifically is very helpful.
I mean, honestly, I could do the debuffs at the start. She's not hitting me all too hard.
I'm talking about Airface.
Yeah, Airface with the skeletons.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Like, if you still have rage from the main phase, you can, run in a circle spamming Demo Twiz, but don't initiate attack on one of them to get rage to do that. So if you have 0 rage, then don't worry about it. Don't attack or anything.
They do smack me for about 1,000, 900, 1,000 unblocked. So they do a decent damage. Good flash beeps. Looks like we still need first half of the raid to get Druid buff. Keep in mind she's undead, not demon, so you should not be using demon slaying elixirs. So, Calric, unfortunately, no, we may not get Hellstones. I want to get a couple of attempts where we have encapsulate, and then we'll take our break. That way, I can go over the logs and look at the positioning and everything. So, we're gonna keep pulling her a couple of times here.
All right, let me know when we're good.
We're good.
I mean, we're gonna kill her this attempt, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, clearly.
Well, we've seen the whole fight, right? Just gotta do it a couple more times, or a couple more phases.
Yeah, your washing machine is playing the Song of Its People, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Incoming.
So fucking annoying.
Speaking of annoying. Yeah, we're gonna change this a little bit.
Dispel.
Yeah, light up, please.
Dispel.
Choke on your final breath.
Run away.
I kill for the master.
Dispel.
I am stronger than ever before.
It's a top 10 anime death there, Santa.
Alright, everyone claps on Neem.
Alright, I'll group up. Group up on box.
Should probably stop DPS on the dragon because the threat might go up.
Alright. Top. Bottom. Ah, shit. Bad call. Oh no, good call. Good job, Neem.
Alright, so we want to move back to the center near the edge of the fog right now, guys. Get ready for the next call.
Yep. Bottom.
Breath incoming.
Remember, go far bottom. Just in case.
Yeah. Alright, stun, you are over. Can you soul shatter, please?
I'm out of stones. Yeah, sorry.
Well, then you'll just bone shatter here in just a second. It's fine.
If you're in moon or triangle group, you need to move out of the way so you don't get melee.
Yeah, get out.
It's gonna melee stun when you get pin. Oh no, okay, we're good.
I'm just not gonna attack for a bit.
Yep, we're okay now.
Choke on your final breath.
Here, reposition.
Dispel.
Kill for the master.
Where did Gad go?
Yeah,
Gad,
Gad
Gad's
died.
Still laying there.
Oh.
Okay.
You got melee for 11k.
I'm like, where's Gad? Oh.
I have a question.
Yes.
What would be the harm in repositioning where she lands?
The end has come. Choke on your final.
Nothing really. Honestly, we should probably move to her when she lands. That's the way I used to do it.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking the time it takes me to move her into position is risking my death, and also anyone else that happens to be a little higher on threat.
Can't you just stand over by Mazor and let the dragon come to you, and then you just move into position, and then she'll be right in the spot?
But the problem is,
to meet her. There's no reason for you to run to meet her. You still have all
no,
your threat.
I know she's going to come to me, but the problem is if someone's ahead of me, I am in no way able to get ahead of them.
Yeah. It's going to be prudent for the range to move out of the way.
Yeah, you have to watch when she. So when she was.
If you're over the tank in raw threat, and you're in the path of the boss to the tank, and the boss turns and kills you, it's your own fault, and you need to not do that.
Yeah, that's that's the thing you have to watch for. So, for example, on that pull when she was coming down specifically, Gad was still the established tank. Stunnery was at 112, and Ray I think was at like 106, which is not pull territory, but stun was. So if she ran over Stunnery, she would have instantly turned and selected him as the tank. Then after he died, she would have gone after Ray, so on and so forth. So that's the thing you just have to be careful for when she's up in the air phase. I'll try to call it a little bit, but it's.
Can she cast Encapsulate as soon as she lands, or is that not possible?
No, there's a timer from when
So
she.
what if everyone just stays like north until I position her and then moves to their respective groups?
That doesn't really change anything, to be perfectly honest. What I think we're going to do, though, is I think we're going to try and meet her where she lands, if that makes sense, and set up our groups according to her new landing spot. That's how I used to do it. That way we don't waste time with her positioning, and she doesn't cleave while she's running through the group.
Does she land on that side forever, or does she swap spots every time she goes up? Like she's to the east one time and west the next.
I think she's always on that side from what I've seen.
We're just gonna keep it going as we have it right now. Like I said, I need encapsulate data.
Wyatt, do you have any protection scrolls?
Yeah, there is. It does give us a couple of seconds to get into position. So theoretically, like when we were done with that phase, all the skeletons were dead, and we were just waiting for her to finish her RP thing to come down to the ground. So that's really where we want to be in terms of time. killing all the skeletons by the second breath is probably ideal. But I don't want anybody pushing themselves and pulling aggro or anything. Okay, get food up, please. Enchilada, zinzalada. All right, we are all ready. Grab her. Reminder to get Judgment of Light up there towards the start.
Incoming.
Well, okay.
I guess. Ready? Yes, Nova. Maybe.
Choke on your final breath.
Dispel.
There we go.
Awesome.
Fairlane? Gas Nova soon. Return to your previous groups.
Stronger than ever before.
Don't sidestep it. You don't need to watch it. Just keep moving.
All right, everyone clap.
Box, please. This is where you should use your Mistrex. Top. Nice. Bottom.
Breath incoming.
Bottom again.
Breath incoming.
Alright. Reform. Watch yourself, Rillis. You'll be okay. Alright, reposition.
Choke on your final breath.
Dispel.
Celsius. Air phase.
Dispel.
Yes, no, I'm not.
I am stronger than ever before.
Okay, spread. Spread for beams.
Hey Stan, when we get a free second, can you do a solo?
He cannot.
I got one more. Just try it off the skelly bones.
Target you.
Alright, collapse, guys.
Collapse on box. Do not run through. Bottom, bottom, bottom.
Breath incoming.
Back near mid. Top.
Breath incoming.
Do not dispel Missouri. Testing how long this lasts. Oh, the fucking aura breaks it.
Yeah, when she flies over, she pops. Bottom, bottom, bottom.
Breath incoming.
Alright, phase 1 positions.
Set back up. Do not run into the gas.
I just got myself 7 shards, so I'm just gonna do that each fight.
Yeah.
You want us to less this time, or you want to keep solo?
Yeah, once we're in position.
Choke on your final breath.
Alright, you can harrow now. Samta. There we go. Gas Nova soon.
Dispel.
Either ability at any time.
Choke on your final breath. I am strong.
Your face. Spread.
Anyone need an innervate?
Chifu could take one.
Okay.
You right there, Pia? Yeah, so this is, yeah. Alright, stack up on box if you can. Hope get these all onto me. Top.
Breath incoming.
Top again.
Breath incoming.
One more. Don't get too close.
Are we rezzing anybody?
Breath incoming.
Shit, bottom. That's... Oh, poor call. Poor call.
I questioned your judgment immediately.
The whole
I wanted to say something, but I didn't want to be that guy.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm still getting used to the angles.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I can't tell where it's going, so I don't know how you're doing that.
For the master.
I can tell kind of where it's going, but it's... I have a hard time sometimes telling us where to be.
I think we probably should never go bottom unless there's an emergency. Just top and middle. Because trying to go from top to bottom is just...
Yeah.
Well, everybody should be moving to the middle after the breath goes away.
Yeah.
That's right.
It was a poor call on my part, but
Really good attempt, though.
34%.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we were on set to kill him, to be honest. I think we might get. I wonder if we'd get 2 more ground phases. We might have only gotten 1 more ground phase before she berserked. They had 3 minutes. So.
We would have had the full. We would have had 1 ground phase, and that's pretty much it. She would have enraged, I think, at the end of it.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
So she does this thing where she flies to the other end of the platform, and she's got this sort of neutral area, which is at the very far end of her flight path. She chills there, and then she does a little jiggle, a little movement that indicates where she's going to be breathing. And based on where we are, sometimes it's difficult to tell if she, for example, moved straight forward, which would indicate a center breath, or if she moved moved left. So if we're at the top end and she moves left from our position, it can be difficult to see the difference between that and her moving forward, if that makes sense, because of the angle of us compared to her. Come on, where's those mage, paladin, rogue encapsulates, man? Yeah, but does Grid have noxious fumes on it?
Oh, absolutely.
The 1000%.
Everyone is always
yes.
affected by it at all times. Yeah.
Yes.
If any of you use Thames Sweetwater Pack or anything like that, he's a good one for raid frames.
Yeah, and Blizzard wonders why we use add-ons.
Well, it's like they add add-ons, right? And then they make encounters more difficult to account for the add-ons, and then add-ons get more advanced, and they make encounters more difficult. It's just a
self-deprecating.
Yeah.
That was a solid attempt, though.
Yep.
20% less suck, and we get 28, whatever it was.
Jerry food. PF flask.
So I do notice sometimes that groups aren't getting dispelled right away. Is that are we too far spread apart that we're having to do 2 mass dispels, or is it just still a learning thing, like getting caught in a global cooldown, so on and so forth?
I'm doing 2 in case they get resisted.
Okay.
Hunters, I have a suggestion for the skeletons. Don't move too far away to try and shoot the skeletons, because I watched one of you walk so far away you were too far to run from the fog.
I don't know who that was, but I was like bottom, and they're like, look that.
That was me.
Going top.
No, it wasn't you.
Well, I was at top by myself at one point because I had been moving top, and then I'm like, well, it's in the center. Fuck, whatever.
All right, you're good, Getty?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, let's get a pull on. So if we get through ground phase and air phase with minimal casualties or no one dead, then we're gonna harrow when she's back in position for a second ground phase.
your final breath.
Dispel.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay, be ready for anything. Jerry, bubble. There we go. Perfect. Gas Nova? Maybe. I don't know.
Dispel.
Choke on your final breath.
Could do anything before she leaves.
I am stronger than ever before.
Spread for beams.
It's like watching a fat kid run away from something.
Bruh.
Please no DPS. Please no DPS on these until we're situated.
Collapse.
Top.
Breath incoming.
Get the center. Top.
Breath incoming.
Oh, Jerry, no.
Don't get too close to it. Top again.
Breath
There's plenty of
incoming.
time for dreamless sleep.
Yeah.
Just have to make sure I time it right with where she is.
Yep. Don't get too close. She's coming down.
Back in position. Want to get Jerry up?
Yeah, Ray, grab him, please. Your buff's on Mr. Jerry. We're gonna Harrow now.
Choke on your final breath.
Alright, it's fine, Greater. Fire Ellie. Didn't want you to do anything anyway. You ready for anything?
I am disappointed.
Try shocking the boss.
Be ready for anything. Closers, melee out.
Choke on your final breath.
Be ready for Gas Nova. Get back into positions.
Dispel.
I am stronger than ever before.
Ultra beams.
Alright, clap.
Stop.
Breath incoming.
Tap again.
Breath incoming.
Bottom.
Breath incoming.
Alright, Samta, I'd like you to get Pia. Pia gets situations.
Yep.
Let's get buffs on these peeps. Situations. Alright, to position.
Choke on your final breath.
Dispel.
Baden, please heroism.
The end has come.
Gas Nova soon.
Dispel.
Choke on your final breath.
Do you have your Ankh available, Yuza?
Yes.
Alright, not now.
Yeah, I'll wait till this gas over there. Or you want to wait till after the flying phase?
I am stronger than
You can take it now. Take it now. Watch beams. Stack up. No DPS till I have him, peeps, please.
That was my thunderclap.
Top, far top, far top. Don't get too close. Stay top.
Breath incoming.
Oh, come on.
I have my Ankh.
Stay top.
Breath incoming.
Come on, fuck.
Alright, come on, Baden. Get up.
Must kill this time.
Yep. Position. Be ready for Gas Nova.
choke on your final breath.
Dispel.
Be ready for anything.
Target you.
Absolute Pied.
Pump it, duders.
I am stronger than ever before.
Berserk in the air, really? Let's hope not. Alright.
She berserks when she lands.
Does her berserk affect her aura?
Should range be hitting her right now? Range hitter.
If you can, yeah. 5%.
Group up, by the way, good. No DPS on these edge.
Oh, she zerked. Top, far top, far top.
2%.
Yep. Range, go hit her. Fuck these skeletons. Alright, stay top.
Bottom, you guys are safe.
Breath incoming.
Stay top.
I'll shield wall it where she lands.
She's gonna kill us with her aura. Bottom, bottom, bottom.
Breath incoming.
Go hit her. All range, go hit her, please. 157k.
Should we all just move up there?
Mortar dots, mortar dots.
Kydred Vale's room.
Okay. It does not affect her aura.
Nice.
Good job, shield wall.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome,
Very
guys.
Ooh.
good.
It's a big old shield
Yeah,
right there.
I popped shield wall and last stand, so. The shield and boots! My god. It's new boot goofing time, guys.
No boots for Missouri.
Ever.
Yeah, but we got 2 vanquishers though, Missouri, don't worry.
I can't, guys. I can't move. I'm lagging.
What do I have to do with your boots?
Definitely helps if the first encapsulate is somebody who can immune it.
It helps if she doesn't use the ability. Yeah.
Or yeah.
But that's so fucked. Let's come on over here. Let's take a screenshot.
Black, can I have the shield to put it on for the screenshot?
No. Trying to get a good spot here, but I like the fire backdrop. Fire backdrop's nice.
I like how the fire's like 50 feet tall, but it has like the normal ass campfire sound effect.
Yeah, pay no attention.
Well, it just means we have to kill twins tonight so I can get my boots.
Yeah, pretty much.
No boots.
Where's the picnic?
My rank on this fight is a 0. I did a good job.
Good job, Gad.
Thanks.
Did you die?
No,
you didn't. You lived through her enrage. That's kind of.
I even tanked the enrage.
I don't think she berserked. I mean, she did. Obviously, she got big and red. She had the buff on her, but
No,
it doesn't
dude.
feel.
No,
she
she
did.
most certainly did, dude.
She was smacking.
She was hitting him like once every like 0.5 seconds for like 10,000 through shield wall.
I was reading it. It's 150% attack speed and 500% damage.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, the gauntlet.
Good job, everybody. That was a very nice kill.
I feel like I didn't deserve to kill the boss. Like, there's still so much I can do better, and more I can learn.
All right, stay back here. The next phase of this zone is a very annoying gauntlet. There's going to be little fire fiends that get sent down at us at all times. The range need to focus on those and blow them up pretty much instantaneously.
I hate you, Calric.
I know there's some stealthed mobs. I don't remember the specifics so much. blinked. Fucking hunters.
He's okay.
He had to pee.
Saba, you need to have a burning hatred for Calric. He just put it on. That's why.
I already used my DI. You have to do it this time.
No, what are you doing?
He goes, here's your shield, opens trade with me, and puts it in there.
Nice. Let's get full rebuffs for this. That is not the shield I'm looking for.
Is the Black Temple shield better?
For him, probably.
In his heart, it is.
Emotionally.
Yeah. Yes, emotionally.
And there's nothing more important to your tank than their emotional health.
Wow, it looks so sparkly.
It looks so tiny on a little human, though.
It doesn't pinch his tail. It's important.
Jeez, look how big it is when it's out. Holy shit.
That's what she said.
Reminder, this is a gauntlet. If you die in the game, you die in real life. The first set of mobs doesn't spawn till we get down there, does it? Oh, wait, no, there's something there. Okay, let's see. That guy looks dangerous. He looks dangerous, and then there's 2 vanquishers.
Yeah, guys, eat food. Food.
Wow, I don't think my dumbass had a wizard oil up.
Wow.
Wow.
Someone needs to police me.
Yeah, I'm gonna start policing you too.
Like, I'm busy policing everybody. Someone needs to police me.
Bayo, get on it.
Implying.
Lol. Lol. Nah.
How do cats like their steaks? Rare.
Lame.
Okay, let's go. I'll pick up the vanquishers.
Skull is P, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Standard tank assignments. Bring forth the imps. My armor's being melted.
You want to take any of you?
Yeah.
Why are your melt armor stacks going away?
I have no idea. They're just disappearing. Here comes an imp. It's only got 11k health.
What imp?
They do explode.
Oh, sorry, I taunted that.
Here comes another one from around the corner. We want to be wary not to fight. Oh, okay.
You cannot slow though.
Yeah, I tried to frost shock into.
All right. 1 second. We got a Deathbringer Ink.
Imp. All DPS needs to swap to imp.
Was an imp. All right.
There we go.
Let's come on up. Come on upstairs. We have an imp coming around the corner. Okay.
Do they die on their own?
I think so, actually.
Let me see something.
Yeah, they explode when the tank gets to them. Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna chill up here.
Yeah, they get a buff on them, which has a duration. Are you smacking them with exorcism as soon as they're in range?
I'm just hitting them, yeah.
Yeah, so there's no buff now.
Get
As soon
away
as we
from
hit
them.
them, back up. Okay.
That one we killed before it exploded. Oh, hello.
Yeah. Alright.
Any friend.
Hunters, be on the lookout for those fiends. You guys have, Oh! Oh my.
Too many friends.
Okay. Hunters, stay on the imps.
Yeah, how does this melt armor keep coming off? It's doing it to me too.
Don't worry about it. Just get your targets here.
Sorry, misclick.
Could you spell Missouri, please? Alright, that's gotta get dispelled instantly.
None of this shit's interruptible.
No. Let's get. Oh, okay, these guys have a cleave. Let's keep it moving.
Let me do the imp.
Well, if you kill them, it's a disease buffet.
There's no killing. They kill themselves.
Well, the point is, I think Hunter can hit them from the furthest away. So as soon as you hit them, they get a buff on themselves.
Okay. Just make sure, you guys, when you're engaging them, that you're not, like, standing in the raid where if they do happen to reach you, they're not going to explode on 20 people.
Yeah, probably. Rasley's out of combat.
Got some molten core shit going on down there.
Yeah.
Nah, she got pulled in to come out the last second.
Brave Sir Twizzlers.
I have a Vanquisher, the Lifebinder's on you. Or the Mana Fiend.
It's fine. It's actually probably not fine. What do you mean you fell? Let's keep them moving. Do not want those in the raid.
Is there any way to interrupt that Mana Fiend?
No, it just has to be killed faster so it doesn't mana drain, I
Two
think.
assassins up top.
Quit LOSing us, assholes.
Up top, guys, up top.
Let's scooch a bit, come up onto this landing. Come around the corner. Sumto, can you watch out? Yeah, thank you. Assassins and Vanquishers are... How far away are we?
We're pretty close, aren't we?
We're at the door.
Let's harrow, please. Get these dead. Alright, Mana Fiend first, then Lifebinder. So that's X and Skull. I'm not in a marking position right now.
What do you mean not enough mana game? I have 3,000 mana.
Yeah, I was going to say I had 2 of those on me.
Yeah, can we get a skull here?
Lifestealer, guys. Lifestealer. Even if I don't have time to mark, it's Mana Fiend Lifestealer. Make sure we get dispels on the Drain Life.
31,000. I don't think I've ever got hit that hard before.
If this commander has any loot on it, you need to grab it instantly. So, Firestone, come get. Okay. Do not go any farther forwards. There's regular packs in there. Yeah, that the entire gauntlet despawns pretty instantaneously. We've lost loot to something on that Shadow Fiend, Shadow Sword commander. It's almost as intense as the boss, to be honest. Do they really need to run like Nightbane?
Do you want more sleeve pens? I don't think you do, so yes, they do.
Is this the boss? Can I buff?
There's a middle ground. No,
No.
this is not the boss. Yeah, there's a middle ground. There's a middle ground between Nightbane and Escort Quest in Manitombs. Are these all for the same mobs? I don't know what they do, but
I don't
there's
really
four.
want my soul to be bound.
Yeah, when there's 4 of the same mobs, generally speaking, they do something to one another. Let's try and keep the skull and the X spread out, just in case. I'll have the other 2 off to the side. Only 2? Okay, let's see what happens. Oh god!
Face them away. I feel like
we
they
got
do
2.
something.
Yeah, it looks like they do something.
Nubshy's exhausted, that's all I know. Can one of you do decurs?
No.
Why did that last so long?
They die very well.
Oh!
Oh! That's what they do.
So we gotta kill them before they cast Domination.
All right. So it looks like we can stack them.
My life flashed before my eyes just then. It was scary.
Did that Master Spell work, or was it them dying?
Because I'm dying.
Okay.
Master Spell does work on it, though.
Oh, neat. All right, here we go. A little let down by that group compared to...
Where's my epics?
Where are all the concubines?
Where's all the loot?
Didn't they learn from fucking Illidan? We got a lot of trash to go though, so there's a lot of loot out here.
Not a whole lot, to be honest.
A lot of big dudes, I guess. Maybe they drop more loot.
Yeah. Ooh, let's see. Can I get this guy?
Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
The other guy's a skull. A sun moat?
Why is she so tall?
She remembered the Sunwell. Pull my Vex off to the right a little bit.
Is an assassin there?
Yeah. I don't have a lot of armor, so as soon as you guys are done there, just pull one off.
Yeah, I took a Vanquisher.
Wow!
What the fuck was that?
Okay, pick
There's
him up,
5 mobs and they're all in one tank.
No, there was some sort of explosion.
No, Neem got fucking destroyed, dude.
Yeah, you gotta pull the Vanquishers away because they cleave. No, I had about 14k armor there, probably.
Well, I can tell you there's definitely loot on these backs.
Yeah, can we like sheep some of them or something?
They could be trapped, definitely. They could
I mean,
also be sheeped.
Yeah. Polymorph was just broken, which means the polymorph worked.
Thank you, Pietzky.
No, wait, hey! You don't know what you're doing.
I was following Pia.
Pia, do you know what you're doing?
No, I was following the people running in.
Wait, you're following me? I thought I was following you.
I was following someone because I saw nothing, so I thought someone like a stealth guy or something like that was gonna pop up.
Let's try a sheep on the moon. There's gonna be an assassin there too. I'll grab the assassin.
Are they stealthed or invis? Probably stealthed.
Stealth. But oh no, he's invisible. Literally invisible.
Oh.
All right, let's get that.
Wait. Yeah, detect invis.
Yeah,
Get that underwater breathing rolling on the raid.
All right, pulling Jerry.
You guys flare some more.
Do you actually want underwater breathing?
No, it's a meme.
Oh, I didn't know if you wanted for like dispelling or some shit.
All right, you guys ready for ledge boss?
Yes.
By ledge, do you mean legendary?
Yes. Okay, so what we're gonna do.
Misery,
Nobody go forward.
depravity,
Stay back.
Confusion, hatred, mistrust, chaos. These are the hallmarks. These are the pillars.
Please back up. Please stop.
Arco, this is not the boss. Alright, so for twins, I had posted a couple of different diagrams. There's a couple of different ways to get up onto this ledge. There are two strategies for where to stand. Some people stand in the middle. Some people hump one of the pillar sides. I like to be in the middle because that way, if the boss's like if Sacrilash's position changes at all, we don't get completely screwed by all of the shadow clones running up the one side and hitting the raid because they're close enough. I also like it because this urn thing here doesn't serve as line of sight for the melee down below. So there are two different ways to get up onto this platform here. They both involve RP walking. So one of the ways is to basically stand here. you can. Oh, you don't even have to jump anymore. Awesome.
And suffer for eternity.
You walk up that way, and then you come here to the center. The second way, I think you can just walk up in the center. Okay, so this ledge is different now. This ledge is very different now.
Changes. This is post nerf Sunwell. This is bullshit.
Yeah, seriously.
Hashtag no changes.
Post nerf ledging? Oh my god.
Yeah. I really can't wait for the first person to fall. It's going to be glorious.
Hell no, we're all dying.
Yeah. So melee, you guys are not doing this. Same thing with tanks. So what we're going to have for twins is Gaddy and Pia are going to be on Sacrilash. Gad's going to be main tank. Pia, you're going to be chasing. Super important that you guys all stay below both of them because she has a confounding blow similar to Gertog that she uses much more often than Gertog uses his. So therefore, if you do not stay below both tanks, one tank is going to get, Gaddy's going to get smacked, disoriented, and she's just going to turn and one-shot you. But more importantly than that, it's probably going to change her position, which is going to change the amount of time that shadow clones have to run to get up to the raid. We want them to basically run just far enough that they almost reach the raid and then despawn, or maybe put out one ability. Sometimes it can't be helped. They're just the position compared to her, where they spawn, so on and so forth. But for the most part, position is like this, so we remove shadow clones as a mechanic. Another thing, once you're up on top here, you are going to need to turn off RP Walk. It is super important that you turn off RP Walk, because if you get selected for conflag, if all of a sudden I'm conflagged and I start to walk, I will get hit probably right about here. It will hit everybody else in the raid, and we will wipe instantly. So RP walk to get up on the platform, then turn it off. Take your hand away from your movement keys, so on and so forth. If you're worried you might accidentally hit W or something, face yourself in a different direction. For healers, you might even be able to just face yourself in the other direction. Healers don't really get conflag too much. It's mostly on the DPS. So
chain heal turns you around.
Does it actually change your facing?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What? Prove it.
Are we learning about chain heal?
Dude, that'd be annoying as shit.
I don't think it does. I feel like I'm being gaslit right now.
You might be being gaslit right now.
He was thinking of Mindflay.
Yeah, he was
Old
thinking
habits die hard.
Well, the last time he was here, he cast Mindflay, so. Alright. So we're gonna give this a couple of pulls, couple of dry runs, and by dry run I mean don't use haste potions or destro potions or anything, but you still need to have a flask and food on and so on and so forth, just so we can get the positioning down. I will be tanking Alethis. I've never done it before, so it's going to take me maybe 1 or 2 attempts to figure it out. So expect me to take a bit more fire damage than I will eventually.
Do you know how much spell pushback is thrown around during this fight?
So Flame Seer I don't believe does spell pushback because it is a dot that gets applied to you, but the other abilities likely do.
All right, well, we'll see.
Shadow Nova, so on and so
people who
forth.
don't have pushback protection will probably find out very shortly into the fight. Just let me know, guys, if you're experiencing pushback problems.
And we're just gonna do a pull here, and then we'll take our break after that. So I need all ranged up on the ledge here.
Which way do we go in, Saber, from the side?
No, we just run straight down from here.
Okay.
We're DPS Shadow first, right?
Correct. There should be no DPS on Alethess with the exception of Rillis for mana and health gain.
Yeah, rolling more vamp touches.
Yeah. Everything
Where do
else
I
is on
tanker again?
Sacrilege.
Sorry, I might have missed that part.
Yeah, if you could look at the guides that I spend a lot of time writing.
I did, but I was asking.
Helpful. So pretty much directly underneath us here. Do you see where the you see how if you look straight down, you've got a triangle directly in front of us, and then two like devil horns to our left and to our right, in a purple area. I could also. All right, so not in line of sight. Okay, so right there is the point at which someone standing where X is in line of sight. Any further back towards us, not line of sight. So she's going to want to kind of be in this general area. With the tanks to the left as we're standing, and the melee kind of to the right as we're standing. Just watch your positioning. Because if you put yourself out of line of sight, it really messes with healers. Their heals suddenly don't work, and they get stuck, and they're like, "Why is my heal not going out?" sort of thing. So really be careful. You don't want to come any closer to where we are now than where that terrible looking circle is.
No damage on Alethess, but do you want me to still keep elements up on it?
It doesn't help me. It doesn't help me or hurt me, but it does work for Rillis, so I would put elements up on her. Yeah.
All right.
Jerry, want to have a focus target spell steal macro for Alethess?
Yeah, it's best for Jerry to grab that. But if it stays up for more than a couple of seconds, then we're gonna need to get it purged. Yeah, hunters can multi-shot Excel once threat is established. I don't care about that. Just don't waste GCDs on her unless there is a very real purpose for doing so, such as with a Shadow Priest.
Sounds good.
All right. Last one is.
I'm good.
Missouri. Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah.
We haven't wiped yet.
Keep your threat in check.
Yep.
Yeah, blow both tanks.
I do not need a misdirect, but they will. Here we go. Like Stunnery, get out.
Dispel boss. Target you.
Shadow Nova stays in, by the way. Teehee.
Dispel boss.
I thought the last bow was healing.
Complex Sylph. Oh yes.
We got the boss up here.
I have no idea what even just happened.
Same. I'll have to look at the logs.
We got murked by flames here.
Yeah. That's so. Flameseer just goes out on the entire raid the entire time. There's nothing you can do about it. She just spams it on the raid. What's going to be used to refresh the stacks of Fire Dot that you guys are constantly building is the Shadow Nova, and the Shadow Blades, and the Shadow Fury, so on and so forth. Anytime you take a tick of damage of one type, it resets all of your debuffs from the other type. So what you're going to want to do down there, Gad, once you get one or two stacks of that, there's going to be a blaze pretty much directly next to you. You're just going to hop in, take a tick, hop out.
Okay.
So it can be hard to see though. It's actually it's pretty bad on that floor to see where the blaze is exactly. Did stun get out with conflag or?
I think so. I was like 1 second before I reacted.
Yeah, that should be fine as long as you don't have RP walk still on.
No.
All right, so take a 10-minute break, guys. Very good job so far tonight. I'm gonna spend some time looking at that log that we just spit out. Sylph, you pretty much turn and go, and the conflag will tell you when you're done running.
You're shirting for the curtains, it looks like.
Yeah, curtains are best way to.
That's where I ran. I just ran all the way to the curtains.
Did you make it to the curtains?
Yeah.
All right, good. Yep.
No,
So
curtains
curtains are good. How you doing on soul shards, Stun?
I got 17.
All right, good. All right, headsets off for a minute or two.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, growth is wrath, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You suck until then. Did any healers notice spell pushback or casters at all?
Well,
No,
I
I
wouldn't.
was
I
too
wouldn't have
busy
noticed.
panicking.
Yeah.
I was too busy focusing and see if I got conflag.
Yeah. Well, so here's the thing with conflag. If you ice block while she's casting it, it stops. Like it doesn't go out. Same thing with Cloak of Shadows and Divine Shield. Same as pretty much every other debuff in this entire instance. Always knew that intrinsically, but just never really thought about how important it would be. Okay, gonna give this another pull. Right, basically, gonna be in work mode from this point. All right, everybody ready? Filthy ore. Get all heroisms out.
Baited. Heroism.
He's a good job.
Until there is nothing but a vacant shell.
Dispel boss.
Jerry, spell steal Alethus, please.
Dispel boss.
Conflagged. We both got conflagged.
Shadow to the aid of fire.
Why is she up there, though?
I believe Stun was ahead of me and under Pia, so when we got conflagged.
I got there for just a sec. So.
Pia was targeted for conflag, and it hit both tanks and all the melee.
Ah.
So I assumed that they were all either dead or disoriented, so the boss ran off to the next person.
Yeah. Alright. Not bad. 40%.
So she's probably not supposed to technically be allowed to do that, but seems like it's something she can do. Confounding blow on the tank, so therefore they're no longer her active target, so therefore they become a valid target for conflag.
Yep.
Right.
So when you guys see an announcement go out that either Gaddy or Pia is the target of conflag, all melee need to just leave. Get the fuck out. Immediately.
Including the other tank.
Yep.
Should I be running back?
Telepopped.
We can probably get everybody but use a gunner. And Pia is kind of far out.
The Legion will.
I think he might have been on a line of sight. I'll check though, Twist. Although my heal on him wasn't going up.
Yeah, I was gonna run all the way to the wall, and I just didn't. So where I ran was out of the melee range at least. So.
Yeah. So best spot for melee to go to is if you look at the side walls. There's 3 curtains covering the space under the ramp. That smallest curtain, the 3rd curtain, that should be your sort of beacon. That's where you should be heading over to. The line of sight here is much worse than it actually appears.
You mean so we don't line of sight the lip up top?
Correct. So the healers are not able to heal you.
So go farther right if anything than left. Towards a bigger curtain.
So I'm standing right now. You see where the
yeah. So
where the flare is?
do you see where the big skeleton is down below? I think that's where Yuza died.
Yeah.
Like right below us. I cannot put an Loon Stone there right now. It's not in line of sight.
So should we maybe go to the triangle?
Where did you want them, Saber?
That I want them headed towards the smallest curtain. There's a set of 3 curtains on the under the ramp. They're the sort of translucent curtains. There's 2. Yeah, it's where the hunter flare is right now. Sort of head for that area. Because, for example, I can throw flares on top of those 2 curtains, but I cannot throw a flare anywhere closer.
So isn't that where the other tank is standing though?
Nope. I'm really kind of in the center because she doesn't move. I'm just spinning, kind of spinning around her in circles in the center, dropping blaze.
Copy that.
Buff up. Keep that going. That's the fight, pretty much. We will not have heroism for this temp, but that's fine.
Talk to me.
I'd say do one or two more pulls, and then start really consuming it up. Because we burned her down to pretty much 40%. Let me see when did it drop off. Yeah, we had Sacrolash down to half by the 50-second mark, which is where heroism fell off, and then people started dying, and it not going to go any further than that. So if we can last another minute or so in that phase, we'll have her.
Fade into your fish sticks.
So tanks in these situations where we're sitting around waiting for individuals to do whatever they need to do, make sure you have your target ready and ready to jump down and go if somebody falls or pulls her otherwise. Okay, everybody is ready.
Dispel boss.
Shadow to the aid of
Yikes.
fire.
So melee, watch your shadow stacks. If you get too high, hop into a blaze puddle.
Fire to the aid
4 or 5 stacks, maybe. That's 20% reduced healing.
Shadow to the aid of fire.
Just keep in mind, guys, when I have to move to go get the fire, I'm not going to be generating threat, so...
Dispel boss.
Fire to the aid of shadow.
Flag Ray.
Shadow to the aid of fire.
Dispel boss.
Fire to the aid of shadow.
Flag Jerry. Ah.
It's ice block on cooldown.
So, another thing that works here is if you have a PvP trinket, you can, after the conflag applies, you can trinket it immediately. Cancels all the damage and cancels the disorient. You have to do it after you get hit, though, so you still have to leave. But it lets you come back in sooner. It's up to you guys if you want to use that trinket slot.
I feel like I'm like threat gapped, and a lot of us might be threat gapped on this. It's kind of tough.
Yep, you're gonna be.
To be clear, when you get conflagged and like when I blinked out, I think I went down a little too far. Was I LOS because there was a slight slant on that ramp there?
Yes, if that was you who just who literally just zoned in, then a gnome corpse disappeared. Yes. So really, you just turn and go to the curtains.
Right. I mean, I didn't hit the raid or anything. I was on my own, but I thought maybe when I was conflagged, I wasn't healable.
That looks to be the case. Yes, if that is your corpse.
All right.
Clyde, we need to have Shifu start narrating our raid videos.
Yikes. The thing is, I blinked to where like that green vase is, but then I moved down some, and then I just died because I didn't get any heals. I think I was LOS. I just want to make sure I want to correct it.
Yeah, you were. So I would use the green vases as the sort of boundary point for how far left or right to go, since one person should only ever be conflagged at once. It's not, you've got that whole sort of area to move out into. Just don't go any further left or right than the vases is a good rule of thumb.
Roger that. But also, you were saying ice block, so like as soon as I got that, like I should have just ice blocked and came back sooner, right?
You actually, when she targets you and starts casting, you can just ice block it
immediately. Yeah.
Immediately, yeah, and it won't cast on you.
Okay.
I don't know if you need to wait for the projectile to hit you or not. I do suppose we will find out.
No, so
at some point.
One thing that just happened right now. Jerry was targeted for conflag, and I think her cast completed. So the projectile was in the air, and right after that, I think he used blink, and he blinked outside the door. But the conflag hit the raid still.
Gotcha.
Because it was targeted on his position when it left her hands. So even after, like, he relocated, it was still going back to where he was previously.
Did he actually blink through the door?
He died outside. You can see his corpse out there right now, a skeleton.
That's amazing. It's fantastic.
I don't like how far away the fires spawn that I need to step into.
Seemed random, so
no, I can drop one next to you if you call for it. She casts them on me.
I mean, does she stand still?
She stands mostly still and just casts. And wherever I am when the cast completes is where she drops the fire pool.
And then even if I'm tanking it, I should move to the, to the fire if I gotta get rid of the debuffs.
Yeah, that's why it's awkward for us, because the boss is going to move with us. Whoever's tanking it needs to drop their stacks.
I can just call when you want a stack ablaze. I will come and give you one.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
There's another repair bot up for idiot paladins that didn't buy Symbols of Kings last time. Yeah, Shaman, you guys don't even look at what's going on. You're just chain healing. You guys should not get conflag. It almost always goes to DPS.
What are ranged doing when you get like high shadow stacks?
Well, high shadow stacks will be removed automatically by the fire debuffs. It's high fire debuffs that we're kind of worried about, because if she goes a couple of rotations without casting a Shadow Nova on the ranged rather, that damage can start to rack up.
Yeah, shit was eating us.
Yeah, no, we had 2 or 3 of the first deaths that last attempt were just straight up from Flameseer taking damage.
Yeah, attrition. Yep. It can, unfortunately, it can happen. So the little shits, if Flameseer is eating you guys up there and you need it, call for the tanks to move her. What that means, Gaddy and Pia, is that you're going to need to how do I describe this? You need to move in such a way that the shadow clones will be alive for long enough for them to get up into the raid and do a little bit of damage to the raid. So you're going to be...
Yeah, I had her in the wrong spot. That was my fault.
Well, no, see, we don't want them hitting the raid, normally.
No, I know. I didn't have her close enough to the wall where everyone's standing.
Yeah, a couple at some point made it up here when I was dead. I was watching that.
I had her too far over here instead of over here.
It's not the end of the world, just we don't want them wailing on the raid the entire time.
Do the shadow clones do like an AoE ability when they reach people?
They have the ability to do AoE, yes.
Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes with another pull or two, but we might want to adjust their position permanently to allow more clones to get to the raid. Because what just happened there, range just died from stacks not going away.
Their AoE is a stun as well.
It's Shadow Fury, yeah. There were 2 Shadow Furies on melee instantaneously, that's great. Okay. Flask food up, peeps. These are real attempts. Get a Arcane Brilliance on Telenovela. Baden, please use all of your consumes. This is going to be tough. Baden, make sure you're dropping Wind Fury for Gaddy, please. Yeah, I should reach him down there, right?
I hope so.
We'll see.
You know how Blizzard is with stuff like that.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, you ready, Baden?
Line of sight, get it.
Is that better?
No.
Oh, you gotta move over before
How about now?
Nope.
You have to move the boss.
You gotta be closer to the center of the room, Gad.
There you go.
Okay.
Dispel boss.
Heroism, please. Jerry spell steal. Okay.
What the fuck?
Black Cowrick.
Dispel boss.
Just keep it together.
We are getting the shadow dudes up here, just so you know.
Yeah, if they're up there for a little bit, that's okay.
How long are they supposed to
Like, they're making one swipe, it seems like.
Which is okay.
Some of them seemed confused and ran up halfway and then ran back.
Depends on who they're on, yeah. They have regular threat.
I'm curious what fucked me over.
It doesn't seem like they're casting anything, it looks like they're just melee.
Just find yourself in the raid chat, it tells you. Bayo's add-on.
Yeah, they do a dark strike, which does it's a single target thing, and they also have the ability to cast a shadow.
There was
shadow
a Nova they did.
Did I hit anyone with like a flag? I don't think I did, but I couldn't tell by the animation. Pretty sure I was out of range.
What the fuck is Shadow Blades?
It's a good question.
AoE attack from the boss.
Does that need to be fucking announced in raid warning by DBM?
At first I thought I could interrupt it, but I cannot.
Says 2,500 shadow damage to all players within 20 yards.
Does knowing it's coming change how I play, though, is what I'm asking.
Probably not.
Good fortune.
He got confounded. Melee.
Like, when you stand in one of the flame things, they disappear, right? They don't just sit there.
What are you talking about?
The thing that removes the shadow stacks.
Right, you just take a tick of fire damage and it goes away.
Yeah, okay. Because it wasn't that, because it sinks, like, flames here or something.
Well, the blaze stays there, right, for a little bit?
No, I think once you step in it, you, like, consume it, so it goes away.
No. Blaze? No, that's on the ground.
Oh.
Like you can't use it up.
Correct. That's why I'm just walking in circles with her. So she okay, so she smacked you a little bit. You got Shadow Fury twice. She smacked you again, and then confounded you. All kind of within 0.15 seconds.
I need to relog. I apparently can't click anything in WoW for whatever reason. Yeah, I literally just experienced for the first time what Dom was talking about. That was really weird.
Ironically, Gaddy, you don't even have any fire damage listed in your death log.
Maybe I was looking at the wrong poll. Oh, yeah, I was.
You just got smacked. She hit you twice, instantaneously, and then confounded you.
Could she swing with both hands at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurt.
She got 2 daggers.
Yeah, so she hit me for over 8k with both at one time.
Yeah, just like Illidan. That was at the 50-second mark. All the debuffs are up. Why don't you just get good, Gad?
I don't know. I just gotta get better, I guess.
Yeah. Judgment range doesn't extend down all the way down there, does it? Oh, were you okay on with Wind Fury, Gad, or did you not notice?
I wasn't even paying attention, to be honest. I could look.
Okay.
So do we like leave the bottom floor of Sunwell and they put crushing blows back on these bosses tables?
Well, Sunwell Radiance is no longer active, so probably.
Yeah, it looks like I was getting Wind Fury.
Okay. So Samta, in regards to that, it's just getting used to the damage profile. There's a lot of damage going out, a lot, like an enormous amount. So it's all like there's a lot of burst to it too, towards the end once the flame stacks start getting high. There's 2 minutes on heroism, so we're just going to wait it. We're going to wait it out, and then pull when it's available. The way we used to do this is we used to put all the Resto Shaman in one group with a Shadow Priest, and we used to rotate the heroisms on that group only. That way, the Resto Shaman had heroism 100% of the time, along with the Shadow Priest. And might be something we try.
Looks like Raz and Yuza are gonna have to respec.
Yeah, maybe. So it's like with the with the flame touched stacks, it's almost too much information. You know what I'm saying? Because there's just so many debuffs being thrown around. Dark touched, flame seer, so on and so forth. Like, if you have flame seer on, you can probably, I would probably get rid of that because that doesn't tell you anything. It just means that person is taking damage, and you can see that by virtue of their health going down. But the flame touched is important because when that stacks super high, that's when those targets need to become priority healing. All right. It's probably going to be about a. How do my words work? Hang on here.
What are words?
It's very difficult, actually. So the hard part of the fight is probably going to last about a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. So if we can burst through those 2 minutes, and then get down to Alethis, it's a kill at that point. Zinzu, Jerbs, you there? Jerbs.
Point. Go get him.
He said he spilled something.
How was that?
All right, time to get him a sippy cup.
Yeah.
No, not the keyboard. Please, no.
I'd say pull without him, but he'd get the first con flag and wipe the raid.
Alright, so just DI him right now. I'll res you, and then we can pull, because he won't be able to be targeted by anything. Wait, he just drank something.
What up, Gerbil? You alive?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright.
Maybe you shouldn't drink anything.
Here we go.
Physical can, never mind.
Why do I have Earth Shield?
Helps. Like Pia.
Well, that was shitty timing.
Yeah, it sucked.
It's fine. She'll be back. It's okay.
Target you.
When do you want last?
Now. 10 seconds ago.
Is there any way for you to avoid taking 12 stack?
Maybe.
I couldn't go anywhere else rangely.
Yeah.
Dark Rune does not clear fire stacks, by the way.
Dark what?
Dark Rune.
Darn.
Dispel boss.
Alrighty, well, just keep throwing ourselves at it. Hopefully we'll get lucky, right? That's how you fight this game.
Kai Christ.
Legion's end draws near. Really wish they gave you a closer portal.
So was that a conflag in range, or did y'all all just get fucking murdered by something?
Blaze got really, really high up here.
Everybody was alive though until I died. So.
Why did you die?
I needed to take some shadow damage, and I did not move to where I should have been. in order to receive said shadow damage.
So would it be better for both tanks to be in the middle of the room? So y'all can just sidestep to get each other's debuffs? And melee can, work the long way around, but at least the tanks can just stay stationary?
Well, it actually is super simple for me to go get the shadow. I just was not playing properly. I just need to run over near her when and drop my blaze stack is kind of on that side of Alethis. I was dropping more on the far side when I should have been on the near side. So it's looking like we're going to have one pull with heroism, one pull without, so...
I still have hero. I didn't spare the GCD for that.
Okay, so do not use it. Yeah, we want all or nothing, basically. Heroism's not going to be the difference between a kill and a wipe, per se, but it sure as shit helps.
It's also a nice crutch during the learning phase because it helps keep people alive for 50 seconds with increased healing output, just so everyone can get used to the mechanics more.
Are you there, Jerps?
Yeah, I'm coming around.
Says for something, bro.
No, I didn't think about it.
Yes, Jennery's got shards now. Get him
I'm
buffed
right
up quick when he gets here.
Physical could be using demon slaying elixirs now. If you need some, open trade. Demon slaying elixir is cheaper than major agi.
Damn, that's crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
Alright.
That's a wipe.
What was that?
Someone else had aggro on Alethis on the pole and just dropped a blaze in the raid. No one shoot Alethis on the pole, please. If Neem jumps and gets a exorcism resist and anyone does anything to her, what just happened happens.
Probably my dot then, maybe.
Yeah, give some time for tanks to tanks to get set up. This fight in particular is not really a race per se. It is and it isn't. Like, it's not a Brutalis style.
Well, not an Alethis. Like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That was probably my elements. I think I was the first person to hit. I didn't know that. I won't do that.
Well, just like on Vash, if the tank's not there, not generating threat, anything you do is gonna pull their attention.
The Legion's
I'm not allowed to repair ever again. My durability is 69, so Might as well just quit the game.
Nice. Can you find somehow to make your gold repair cost 4 gold, 20 silver?
Yeah, it's been fun, guys, but time for me to be hitting the old dusty trail.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm like, that's a debuff I haven't seen before on the ranged. Ah, oh no, oh god.
I think you need to set a warp laser.
Just watching it happen.
Cowrick, you're super low, my dude.
He went from super high to super low.
Sometimes you can run through that Brutalis room on your mount, and other times just demount before you get to it.
I've found if you're closer to the middle of the door or to the left going into his room, it won't dismount you. Closer to the right, it will.
Okay, I'll try it.
Yeah, don't, you can't, like, turn. You can't left or right or anything. Whatever position you were doing before, whatever angle you were driving at, just continue to drive, because the game will not update your position until you do something. Pia, how far out are you?
I'm on the ramp.
The ramp to...
Where the thing, the gauntlet. I'm almost there.
There are many ramps, friend.
I'm here.
Oh, it's been claimed.
You'd be just about alone on that one, Stun.
Did anyone like WAD or BFA?
Well, you just put the top 3 worst expansions together, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure who to hate. Waiting on the Missouri.
He's making a milkshake.
Alright.
Stay on task. Do not waste time.
Is that a Harrow?
Saber, bring me a fire.
Where the fuck is everybody? Careful, melee. There's a fire on you.
Where?
Shadow to the aid of fire.
Gerb. Really high. I told you.
I vanished. I don't know what happened.
Doesn't work. Conflag on Ray.
I need a stack, please.
This one right
I need
next
to
to her.
adjust to get it.
Target you.
Oh, I got stunned. That's cool. Well, it's gone anyway.
Dispel boss.
Yeah, Melee, you guys gotta be really careful of your threat. Like, when each of us is stunned, you can't go above the secondary tank who's right below me.
Oof. Alright, so I have no idea what is going on over there because I'm not on that boss.
Shadow to the aid
Dispel
of fire.
boss.
Vanish does not work to drop threat on this fight for whatever asinine reason.
Oh, that's
Gaddy got
great.
confounding blow, and then a lot of the melee died.
Yeah, because they were above Pia.
I said it, I believe, for our first poll. So I'm not joking around this time. It must be below both tanks at all times and we're a threat. No exceptions.
I mean, if I can't vanish, then why are we heroing that early then? I mean, what do I do? Just white?
Yeah, we should probably not hero for a while because
You guys
you're not
can
gonna keep up with us.
Yeah, you guys can wait if you so please.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Just, you know, we've really got to pump on them before, especially while we're learning, before we lose anybody, right? And it also helps the resto shaman who are in that group with their healing.
Yeah, it'll be. If everyone else
Sorry,
does it except
I
for
just-
melee, we're fine. So.
Sorry, I just used pump unironically. I apologize.
I'm ready to LOS out DI.
You're infected.
Yeah, we'll just wait till the tanks lust is up, and then we'll do ours. So they should have a lead at that point.
Where's Jerps? I gotta res him before Mizvari.
Rolly and I sing that song.
Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up.
No. It's gotta be, fucking...
Not Pump the Jam, come on.
What was it from Hot 97? Okay, so where I can't, when you guys call for Blaze, I can't see anything. There are people in a full circle around that boss, it looks like. So
Can you put a mark on me so you know where I am?
yeah, you can have the box.
I'll be honest with you, Gaddy and Pia, you guys are changing where you're tanking every single time. So
It's really hard because when she moves, it's
Yeah, there's actually a bit of a learning curve here, figuring out where the best place to keep her is without. You want to be not out of line of sight, everybody, of course, but you also don't want to be so far up that the shadow clones can make it to the raid.
Like, my goal is to try to get her to the, like, to the left of where that skeleton is next to the pink line.
To the left of that skeleton.
Yeah,
near the
it's
pink
hard
line.
to say.
That was a Saba level description.
Okay. You see,
I had to get
pretend
up and
it's a
take a look.
clock. I'm trying to go to a little left of the 6. Like right over there. You see that skeleton?
Okay, so just past the
Yeah,
triangle.
right to the right of that flare.
Is that your body curled up in the fetal
I
position?
think that's someone else's, but that's where I'm trying to get her. It's just jumping down for some reason is very disorienting, and I can't figure out why.
A vertigo of some sort.
It's probably me charging, which is causing it. So,
Do you want me to hold off on the
Literally
MD
jump
too?
right over the ledge right onto that spot, to be honest.
So I'm MDing with you in the air.
I could do it that way.
Leap.
Yeah, I wish we had a heroic leap. That would be cool.
Intellect on group 4 looks like. Or is it just Ray? Shaman, eat. Stunnery, eat.
I'm out of Chowda if anyone's got Basilisk or Bluefish. I came with a full stack, but I should have brought a couple. Awesome, thank you.
Yep.
Who was that? I could spare some Basilisk.
Yeah, I got him.
Thank
So
you,
you're eating now. I'm doing a pull timer, okay? No heroism for this one.
So melee, don't hit her right away. Give me a second to get her into position. I'm gonna back her up a little bit.
Can y'all heal the melee from there?
Fire to the aid of shadow.
Conflag Ray.
Dispel boss.
Shadow to the aid of fire.
The fuck? I grabbed the fire.
Use a watch threat.
Stack high. Stack high. Stack high.
Fire to the aid of
Conflag Gerbs.
Dispel boss.
That's away. What, did she just teleport?
Something happened. I cloaked it off and then it went right back on me.
Stack high.
Both the tanks lived through it.
I was watching the debuffs. I watched it go off.
that's the one that you need to vanish.
Oh, she does teleport.
Well, the conflag went through Jerry's ice block as well.
Dispel boss.
Wow. I mean, I watched it go off and then it popped right back on as soon as I don't know.
Maybe it can't be cloaked.
Yeah, no.
Just to not cheese it.
Yeah, Conflag is the one that you
This
can.
fight just says fuck rogues, huh?
Conflag is the one that you can vanish to have it drop target. It doesn't drop threat, but it should force her to drop target, and that's what we're going for here.
Okay.
Realistically, we should just be moving out anyway.
Towards the tiny curtain.
Yeah, towards the tiny curtain, and once you're out, you can try to vanish it or ice block or whatever, and that saves a lot of healing.
So, how we're set up right now, melee's gonna run right through where you are with that, and I don't really see us ever getting to that small curtain from where we're standing. So we're basically gonna drop flag right on your face. I mean,
No, I can see you guys. I will move out of your way. Yeah. I can see you coming. I watched Gerbs and I said he's not far enough away, is he? No, he's not.
No, he's standing right in melee.
I said no. He tried. He started.
Yeah, just keep in mind sometimes melee. I'm not gonna call for the fire nearby because if P is the active tank, I'm gonna go grab Flame near Saba to remove my stacks. Make sure you don't pass me in threat while I'm moving away. Because I'd much rather have, if the boss does the whatever to Pia, the boss run over to me while I'm removing my stacks than her turn and smack one of you.
Yeah, threat really
Okay,
sucks.
so there's something weird with Conflag, and I probably won't be able to figure it out right now, but there are 2 separate spell IDs for Conflag. When she begins casting Conflag, that actually like has the cast time, and like you see her targeting someone, she actually has already casted a different spell ID of Conflag that's instant cast at the same timestamp.
Is she placing 2 different Conflags on someone?
She casts two Conflag spells simultaneously. One is instant cast, isn't targeted on anyone, she just quote-unquote casts it. The other one, she begins casting on a targeted player, which then, at the end of its cast time, flies off from her hands, has the hang time, and then eventually hits them. I don't know what the dummy spell is of the one that's instant cast, but I'm gonna say that shit like Ice Block and Divine Shield and shit does not prevent her from finishing her cast and the Conflag going and hitting you. So when you get Conflag, you need to run out. Let's operate under that assumption for now.
Alright.
Which means I can't vanish it either.
You can try. You can run and try vanishing while you're still running.
No, not if it's
Blat,
already
I
got it on.
think. Are you looking at the logs where it says it's casted on the environment?
No.
Yeah, one of her Conflags is cast on the environment.
That's probably one of the ones that got vanished over.
Alrighty. Got our heroisms this time. So we're gonna have trash starting to repop behind us. So Stun, could you get a Soulstone up on Missouri, please?
Yeah. Oh my fucking god.
Did you cast on yourself?
Cast
Twizzlers?
Twizzlers.
Alright, well.
Sorry about that.
Make sure you're worth it, Twizz.
That means you get to
He's
pull
an
aggro
engineer,
for free.
right?
He's an engineer, yeah.
Alright.
I'm sorry about that. I don't even know he was on my focus.
So everybody said they were ready. Pull timer.
Fire to the aid of Shadow!
Dispel boss.
Saber, bring me fire.
Shadow!
heroism up there. Sorry, forgot. Like I had first.
Dispel boss.
Wow, okay, so apparently I could be healed in this spot. That's cool.
Guys, watch your aggro, please.
How are we doing over there?
I need fire.
Okay, call for it. Don't move her. Gonna be right behind.
Dispel boss.
Can't be this close to the Elithris or I'll get fire constantly.
Is this okay?
Got like a Gaddy again. Watch threat melee. Well, it's not much you can do.
Target you.
We're at 15%.
Keep it up.
Dispel
Do what you can to stay alive.
Uza situations, excel.
Alright.
Yeah.
She's dead.
Everybody down. Everybody down. Do not stand in blaze. Do not stand in blaze.
Coward,
Wait
get out
for
of
it to
fire.
disappear. Get on her ass.
Dispel boss.
All mysteries to me at this
Do you
point.
have Tide Bail?
Make sure you're all getting hit by that Shadow Nova.
Dispel boss.
Get up on her ass, please.
Dispel boss.
Sorry, I'm not expecting her to move.
Dispel boss.
Here, running upstairs. Come on with me.
Tanks and healers left alive? That's some shit.
Yeah, 65%. So, let's see. Twizzlers, try to hop, not down there, please. Not down there. Nice, okay. Do not zone in.
Did you say don't zone in?
Do not zone in. We want to res everybody that we possibly can.
Especially the Warlock, please do not zone in.
I think PM and Somtom might be screwed. Gaddy.
Yeah, probably.
If only Celebi didn't fuck up his Soulstone target.
Yeah, right? There was an unusually high percentage of conflag going on the tank.
Yep. That was interesting.
Were the two tanks, number 1 and number 2, on threat at all times?
No, because one of the tanks was never in because of conflict constantly.
What I'm saying is the tanks shouldn't be valid targets for conflag if they are the number 1 and 2 threat targets. If someone has
doesn't it say only the number 1?
If someone has surpassed one of the tanks on threat, so, you know, if someone else is number 2 on threat, then the tank, the off tank, who is currently number 3 on threat, becomes a valid target for conflag. They get hit with conflag, then the main tank gets hit with confounding blow, and now the person who is number 2 on threat is now the tank, and they die.
Yeah, so
So these bosses are mostly doing magic damage. Can Pia and Gaddy use haste pots during heroism? I'm sorry, haste pots during heroism, so that they can get some extra threat, at least for that one bit. Because like me and Calrac sat there and didn't even touch the boss for 20 seconds, and we still shot right past the tanks.
Well, you shot past me when I was conflagged.
Yep, but obviously something happened to make you be conflag targeted, according to what Mazor just said. So somebody passed you before that.
I've got 8 shards left for summons for those who do need it.
Like we can definitely just, for at least for us, we didn't even have lust that time, but we can save lust for the last phase for melee at least. Then we don't have a threat problem, at least for that.
Yeah.
But I think if we can give Gaddy and Pia one haste pot, and then they can use whatever tank haste pots they want to use for the rest of the fight, but at least at the start it would help a lot.
I'm actually going to pull. I'm going to pull Gaddy out of the melee group into the melee group for the start. Sorry, Twizzlers. Do you think you're going to be able to? Do you think you'd be able to harrow that early and be okay if the tank also has harrow, or no?
I don't know. We gotta try.
We're starting to res people now.
If we just hang out for 15 seconds, I think we'll be fine. If he gets hero and haste pot.
Hey, be careful when you get rezzed, guys, especially if you're released. Don't walk off the platform.
Did you say there was trash respawn, or?
Trash is going to start to respawn, yes, if it has not already.
Alright, well, I'm running back up, so I'll let you know.
Am I zoning in?
Where are you? I have no idea where you are, and I can't res you, so
At the
yes.
bottom of the left ramp.
Yeah, nah. I can't risk that, so zone in. If you have not received a res yet, please run in. Oh, Jesus Christ, kill Jade.
Summoning Santa.
Yeah. So rule of thumb would be if you're any further than the bosses themselves, you got to run back.
Okay, but you might be right. Conflict says it's cast usually on the player that's third on her aggro.
Third on whose aggro?
Grand Warlock. Oh, wait, what? How's that possible? On Grand Warlock. So how would I be getting conflict?
So many situations.
I I have no idea how to answer that question. But we'll
Did you MD me in multi-shot? That very well could have done it.
No, the healers would be very, very far past you.
Third. Well, the weird thing is healers don't get conflag.
Any chance for a bot?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll pay attention to her threat table more. I can't watch Sacrilash as well. I physically cannot. I don't have that kind of brain power. So I'm not going to be there to constantly manage it. So I just really need you guys to pay attention. I understand the frustration. I really do. Like, more than anything, I do. But I don't know that I have a really have a solution for it. This is a ready check to pull. You good, Sylph? Shelf. Alright, Noodle's moving. Okay. This is going to be the one where everybody except the melee harrow. Or no, melee can harrow, right?
We'll give you.
Oh, sorry. Did whoever needed
If you're
a bot,
over
you
the
still need
cap,
it this
just
moment?
tell us, Sylph. Don't sell stuff of your own to repair.
What happened to all your money, dude? Jesus.
Alright. Hold timer. Jesus Christ.
Fire to the aid of shadow.
Wipe it up. No, not back there. Actually, do they reset?
Not
see
if
anything
he does,
back here.
actually.
To the aid of fire.
They will chase you to oblivion.
Fuck that, let's fight him up there. Okay, yeah.
Should do the opposite. Tank them up here and make their range be down low, and melee will be on the ledge.
Oh yeah, that'll be perfect. Should be able to res every. Ah! Should be able to res everybody. I'm a little scared of the people that are up there. Did anybody actually make it out of the room and live?
No, it wiped us out.
Razzie, I'll have you up in a second. It's that vanilla curse. It's 11:30.
Thank you, Zero.
My body's like in the stairs, like behind, like on our way to the boss room.
Yeah, I see you. I'm making my way uptown. I got Ray coming up. Okay, so I'm always like inside the pavement. Alright, got you coming up sometime. No response yet.
I think it's gonna be like 11:40 when they start to pop.
No, first mob on the thing was 9:25. That was the.
Maybe the gauntlet doesn't respawn, but I have seen the trash behind this door respawn and run in while people are fighting the boss.
Yeah.
Does
That'd be
anyone
nice
have any
if the
more
gauntlet's
haste
gone
spots?
forever.
Yeah, open with Fusing Gunner.
Thank you.
Sir.
Alright, we got our Heras up. Okay. What's a Doomfire Destroyer? Oh.
The dude in front of us.
Nice.
Catch the pet. Catch the pet.
We're going.
Pia, just pump for the melee.
Taro, go. Make it count. Kind of like Shifu.
Dispel boss.
Shadow to the aid of fire.
Dispel boss.
Spell Althus.
I need a fire, please.
Why the fuck did she move?
Shadow to the aid of fire.
Melee readjust, get behind her.
Dispel boss.
Save, I need a fire.
We're at 25.
Alright, she's gonna move for a second, guys. I'm conflict.
Dispel boss.
Coming for you. Flanked.
Yeah, that was the worst possible time counter kill.
Who saved my ass at 2%? Was it you, Edge?
But yeah, threat was really good on that. I don't know if Melee was happy with that.
No breaks.
One of us stunned.
Yeah, you guys saved my ass at 2%. Thank you.
Do whatever you did every time, and we got it.
So what happened? What happened there with the conflag?
They Shadow Fury melee and conflag melee at the same time. So.
All right, that's. I would be the one to have to watch out for that shit. It's dispellable. The Shadow Fury is dispellable. Most people should be resible. Maybe you, Yuza. I'm definitely not.
Kill one of the priests alive. Let me know if I am or not, so I can. You don't have to res me, but I just want to know if I need to start running.
I don't think we have any white protection.
Oof. All right. Well, let's get on in. See if we can get past those trash mobs. The soul binders were pulled at 9:35, so it is now 11:31. We should have time to run past them. No, do not unk. Stay there though, but do not unk. Oh, I'm in combat. Did we find the trash?
Yeah.
Santa did. Good job.
I'm in combat all the way over here and can't mount, and everyone else that's coming in behind me can mount.
Yep. There.
Yeah, if you jump down, they'll get you.
Yeah, they're by Brutalis.
That's the patrol. Not the patrol. The
gauntlet.
Gauntlet. Yeah.
Don't
jump. Don't go down. Don't go down. Don't go down. Guys, don't go down past.
Why did they do
this?
There you said.
I don't know.
There's Nightbane running, resetting right now.
You should go knock on Samta's door. So do we have people up there with twins or no?
Nobody alive.
I wish I could see who's alive and who's not in the zone on the zone map. Blizzard, thank you for telling me that I'm on the Isle of Quel'Danas.
No, there's nobody alive at Twins.
Okay, so that's it for Sunwell tonight. We're gonna go and blow up Gruul really fast because we're probably not gonna have time for him normally.